Hey guys, it's Winnie and I'm back today to do a hair tutorial for you guys, and this is probably one of my most highly requested videos to do, and that is how I curl my hair. And I have been doing it the same way for quite a while, but I recently, probably within the last like 2-3 months, I switched it up and I thought I would just do an updated how I curl my hair video for you guys since you guys were asking. But it's fairly simple. I'm not a professional hairstylist or anything like that. There's tons of different ways to curl your hair, but I thought I would just share with you guys how I do it since you guys have been wondering. And most of you know I love big voluminous hair, so I like to have lots of body in my curls and make it just extra big. Like I've said before, my hair is pretty fine and it lays pretty flat, so I do like to tease it a little bit, and that's partly why I like to wear this hairstyle a lot, because I do like bigger voluminous hair. And just as a disclaimer, I do have some extensions in and I did tease my hair at the crown. If you guys don't want to do all that, you don't have to. It's totally optional. You can just do the curling part if you want.
So to start off, I'm just going to be teasing my hair just at the crown area with this fine tooth teasing comb. And just so you know, I am doing this on second day hair. It is usually easier to tease hair that has a little bit of texture in it, so I would recommend that. And I'm just going to be taking sections of my hair and spraying with hairspray and teasing it a little bit. You can skip this step if you don't need the extra volume. It's whatever your preference is, but I usually like to tease it a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking a heat protection spray. I love this one. It smells really, really good. And I'm just spraying this onto my dry hair. You can also do this while your hair is damp. I like to do both, but I'm just going to spray this onto the length of my hair, and then I'm going to brush it out with a large paddle brush. And then I like to divide my hair into 2 large sections, that way I can work on curling on both sides. And the curling iron I'll be using is this 1.5 inch curling iron by Conair, and I turn it up all the way to the highest setting. So to start, I'm going to be working on one side of my hair, taking 1 to 2 inch sections, starting closest to my face and working my way back. I do have shorter layers in my hair, so I will be curling my top layers first and then going back to the bottom. So I start at the base of the curling iron and I wrap my hair all the way around to the very top, and I hold it there for about 3 to 5 seconds. I don't actually leave it on for very long, and I just gently release the clamp and kind of guide the curl downward. I think it gives it a really soft and loose spiral, which I really like. So I'm just going to show you one more time. I'm going to take a small section of hair, and I like to make sure that the hair lays flat up against the iron, if that makes sense. And I'm mostly just curling the length of my hair. I don't bring it all the way to the top. And I also keep the curls pretty much uniform. I curl them away from my face, and they are generally the same size all the way around. But I'm just going to speed this up so you guys can see how I finish the top section of my layers. Now that the top section of my layers are done, I just like to move them aside and I work on the bottom section. This just makes it really easy if you have different length of layers in your hair. But now I'm just going to repeat the same basic process all over again using the same technique just on the bottom layers. Now that one side of my hair is done, I like to take my big paddle brush like I have here, and sorry there's hair in this because I just used it, but I like to just brush through all of the curls so that they're not perfect spirals all the way around, and this makes it look like it's a lot more natural and just gives your hair a lot of body and shape. And sometimes after that, I like to go back in with my curling iron and fix some of the curls that I did earlier, just in case they've fallen flat or anything.
In the wilderness of life, light it up, just give it up, where the kids are running free tonight.
After all the touching up, I like to go in with some hairspray. This is just volumizing hairspray from Aussie, and I just like to spray it all over the curls, and I will give it a little bit of a scrunch just to make sure the curls keep their shape. I do like this hairspray because it does give good hold and it does keep your hair really volumized. So now I'm just going to continue curling the rest of my hair. So now that all the hair is curled and it's all done, I like to go back in and brush everything out again and spray it with some hairspray so it does keep the shape. But usually this doesn't take me more than 15 to 20 minutes to do. I do like to wear this hairstyle a lot, you guys know, but hopefully you guys found it helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.